I'm here with Jordan Clark for our pre-match interview before tonight's game, or rescheduled game against Farnham Town. Firstly, Jordan, I think some praise needs to go out for both teams to get this game on tonight, because it was very short notice. Obviously Saturday's game was called off, and both teams have worked really well together to get this game on tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I think both clubs, like committees and chairmen and people who run the club behind the scenes, need a lot of credit, because it's not as easy as just turning up and playing a game of football. You know, you've got certain health and safety measures you need to consider. You've got, you know, a load of people who are volunteers who need to give up their time to get matches like this on at this level. So just to me, for both sets of club committee members, just a big thank you to being so, you know, accepting to the game, because it was, you know, disappointing for both parties. You know, I spoke to Jono, and Jono said that the game should never have been off. You know, it was definitely only a patch that was really at risk. When with 5 hours to go, you could have probably worked on that.
Yeah.
But no, to get the game on is what we wanted. You know, we both played only 16 games in the league, so we both want more games done. And fair play to them, and fair play to my committee to getting the game on here tonight. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Cool. And then regarding our opponents tonight, Farnham Town, obviously a fantastic start to the season they've had, a really good side as well. What's it like coming against a team like that? Like, how do you prep the boys for playing against such a team that's been quite dominant in the league so far this season?
I think these games are the easy ones. Do you know what I mean? I think people can look at it and go, you know, is there fear factor or anything like that? You know, here I can only talk for here, bollocks to that. Sorry for the language, but we are here to. These are the games we want to be playing in.
Yeah.
You know, we give them the respect that they deserve and admire what they do. You know, at any level of football, to win their first 16 games and have the run they have in the Vars, and you know, they did the same run as us in the FA Cup as well.
Yeah.
You know, they got to the same stage, so you know, it's a phenomenal, you know, start to the season for them. But that's where the respect ends, really. You know, we respect the fact that they're got great players and they're a club on the up, and they're doing so many great things with Hugo and things like that.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's an 11v11 game, and we want to come out victorious. And we've done everything we can to prepare. You know, we've got everyone back tonight.
Yeah.
Everyone back after holidays and suspensions over Christmas, and people not being around. So, yeah, we're just looking forward to now being in January, first game of the new year for us, and having a real go, and just, you know, seeing where 2024 takes us. You know, this game won't define our season or their season. It won't. But I know it's two teams that have a bit of respect for each other. You know, a great admirer of what Jono's done since he come in. You know, he's had an unbelievable away record. I think it's something like 400 days they've not lost away.
Yeah.
And I would just love to be the one to do the one over him. Right? that you know, that's where my mentality at. But there's no doubt in the task at hand. There's no doubt in that. But my boys are ready. We've got really good players.
Yeah.
We've got really good players, and we've got two new signings in the team tonight.
Yeah.
Ones that I think will make us stronger. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to make us stronger tonight, but I think they'll help us. And you know, we're disappointed with Shearwater, but we know that there's a long way to go. We're not even halfway yet in terms of our game schedule. But yeah, I'm just really excited, as you can probably tell, to get the game going. And Tuesday night under the lights, I think they're better than Saturday 3 o'clock anyway.
Yeah, and we'll touch bases on the players in a minute.
Yeah.
Regarding also from a background that you're from with Dorking and stuff, and it's a very similar thing that Farnham are trying to do in terms of the social media, getting themselves out there.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a positive for this level of football?
It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, you know, any exposure you can get. You know, they're probably going to do their non-league diaries. I think they're live streaming the game tonight. So, you know, more eyes on Redhill, the better, really.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's ever such a thing as bad publicity.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever such a thing as that. I think as long as it's, you know, within reason, and they do things the right way. Do you know what I mean? They're not here to damn anyone. They just want to show the product that they've got, and their product's excellent. You know, and that's evidence in their results. So, fair play to them. That's what I say. Fair play to them. But ultimately, we would love to be the one on the live stream winning.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Of course, yeah. And then regarding us, then our players coming in and players going out.
Yes.
So 3 players coming in.
Yeah.
With Arlie, Jack Poplett and Teddy Jones coming in. Can you tell us a bit about them 3 players?
Well, Arlie's someone I've known since I was about 11. I went to school with him.
Yeah.
And he's someone, obviously, I'm from Kent. I'm based that way, Bromley growing up. So I've either played against him when I was playing, or You know, I've been an admirer of his. You know, I think he's one hell of a forward.
Yeah.
At this level, and I think he's proven it at the level above as well with a good record this year. So yeah, I was really pleased to get Ali. Really pleased. You know, it's a big jump for him in terms of like a jump in faith with what we're trying to do, and I take loads of pride in that. And we want to repay that faith with him being, you know, the one who puts the ball in the back of the net for us. And we've got him for the rest of the season, and we're really hoping that he, you know, tonight or in the coming games he starts firing. But yeah, we're really pleased to bring Ali in. Jack Poplett, obviously known in the local area for his time at Hawley. You know, anyone who plays 500 games for someone, you know, has got to be a loyal and really good person. So yeah, we're pleased to get Jack. Obviously Matt's connections with him helped that, and he's someone that I've been a good admirer of, you know, in the games. You know, he's played against my Dorking teams when I was there. He's played against, you know, other teams that I've watched, and he's a proper centre half, and can play full back, can play in a back three, so he gives us a different dynamic. And his locality was a big one as well, because he understands the area, and he understands the league. He's been in it a long time, so we wanted to bring a little bit more experience in, and he definitely brings that.
And then obviously Teddy as well.
Teddy is a bit of a strange one really. He's a friend of the club, and he was playing for Grays Athletic at Step 4. And he's come in and trained with us and done really well. He's a really good young talent, can play left back, left side centre half, he's got a wonderful left foot, a little pocket rocket to be fair. Lovely lad, and we're looking forward to helping him develop and him helping us on the pitch. So 3 really good signings that I think bring the squad into a good place in terms of the depth in the right areas. I felt like we were a bit probably midfield heavy, probably a bit forward heavy. We've managed to balance that out, and obviously we've had to, for whatever reason, people have moved on, I feel like moving forward we've got a really good balance.
And then players going out, have you got an update on some players going out?
So Rodney moves on. Nothing, like, generally just it's one of them things where you just wrong time, right place, right time, wrong place. He's got things going on. You know, it was just one of them where we weren't sort of aligning in what we were trying to do. But no hard feelings. Rodney is one hell of a player. He'll probably leave us and go and play for a Step 4 team. He's good enough to do that. So he goes with our best wishes. That was one that was hard to do and hard to sort of accept that sort of process. But yeah, he's been, you know, I'd never forget Rodney playing in those early games for us, and the massive impact he had at the start of the season. So, but since then it's just been a bit difficult for him with different things going on, and we just thought it was best, both parties, that he goes to look for his football elsewhere and we look for an alternative as well. So yeah, other than that, Russ, just due to travel, because he travels a long way, so Russ is just going to sort of park football for a bit and maybe try and find something more local to him in London. And then other than that, I'm just trying to think who else.
The 2 Bromley boys.
So Reece and Finn, who were on loan with us from Bromley. Obviously Finn came in and absolutely set the world on fire with some amazing goals. I think back to the double at Tooting when we won 5-1. But yeah, Bromley have seen his development elsewhere, and I totally respect that. You know, they want to push him onto a higher level because he's proven it in the sort of 10 games he's been here or whatever it is that he can do it. So he's going to Beckenham, as is Reece as well. So they want to test them at Step 4. Location's good for them. They've got a good relationship with the club, Bromley and Beckenham. I know Darren at Beckenham, and I know Peter and Jason. I used to play there myself when I was younger, and great club, and they'll do wonders there. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how they do at Step 4. Obviously gutted to lose them, but that's the part and parcel of when you have loan players and stuff like that. You know, they're not yours to dictate what you do with them. And fair play to Bromley for managing them the way they are and trying to push them on as much as they can, because them boys, you know, Reece is a first year pro, Finn's a second year scholar, you know, who I think will get a pro in my personal opinion. I don't know that, but yeah, I think they're going to have good careers, both of them.
And then regarding the squad today, you've got Andrew Herring and both Tommy Smith coming back, our 2 centre backs. That must be a positive thing for today.
Amazing. Yeah, it was one of the things I was really keen. Obviously Tommy was ill over Christmas, and he's been carrying a long-term injury, and we've had to manage him back. He was able to come on for 15-20 minutes against Shearwater. But yeah, it's good. They've had a really good sort of couple of weeks training since then, sort of 10 days, and they're going back in, and what a partnership. You know, when they were playing together was when we had that really good run. We had a really good run, and I'm looking forward to getting them back in. It's going to take them a little while, obviously. You know, I'm not saying any of this and it's going to make us well beaters tonight.
Yeah.
But we're in a good place. We've got a good group, good place in terms of the squad.
Yeah.
I look at the bench tonight and you think,
strong,
you've got our top goal scorer on the bench.
Yeah.
Top goal scorer on the bench. You've got Denby, who's an assist king. You've got Gavin, who's played in most games that we've won. And so, he's been a stalwart for us. He just had a bit of an injury. Rayon, who's made an impact when he's come on. So we've got good depth, good experience. And I feel like we're prepared to try and face what's in front of us tonight. But there's no telling what the task is, and I hope we're up to it.
Cool. Cheers, Jordan. Good luck.
Cheers. Thanks a lot, mate.